Just when you thought that it didn't get any better than this for the closeout of 2020 as it relates to Stadia, Stadia drops another bomb. Finally, Stadia officially supports iOS devices right now. Yes, right now. Let's get into it.
Not sorry. Stay sick cause I follow my gut. They say I was pushing my luck. I'ma push me a matte all black truck. Oh, I'm not sorry.
What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It's your boy MM2K back again with another episode of the Stadia Dosage. Do me a huge favor before we get into this one. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when your boy's dropping these doses. I appreciate all of y'all straight up. Y'all know the deal, y'all know the reason, and y'all know the slogan. I am not too proud to ask. Let's get into it. All right, I'm not gonna play with your emotions. I'm gonna do it right now. Let me show you something. All right, this is the homeboy Justin Aberti of Google, and he has a quote up here from an article from The Verge, and that article simply is, Stadia comes to iPhone and iPad with new iOS beta. Stadia comes to iOS at last through a mobile web app for Safari. Now, we knew that the support was coming. We knew it was coming soon, but they just stealth dropped the support, and here is a little bit of footage. Before I get to the quote, here's a little bit of footage that Justin has showed us, and it's remarkable. Listen to what he has to say. This is another tweet from Justin about them working on this update for iOS. He says, porting Stadia web app to iOS was a super fun project, and we're really happy with how it turned out. Here's a video I recorded a few months ago demonstrating that we could deliver the complete Stadia experience on Safari, even for an extremely timing sensitive game like Thumper. And here you go right here. This is him playing Thumper months ago, months prior to this recording, prior to the release of this demo web app on iOS with full Stadia support. Here it goes, right here, him playing the rhythm based game Thumper that requires, very low latency for it to be a fun, effective experience. And look at it go on iOS. And let's go back to the quote pulled from the Verge article that Justin wanted to focus on. He says, nice quotes from the Verge review, and it says, it works remarkably well, even with built-in touch controls. I found playing Cyberpunk 2077 on my iPad Pro to be a pretty consistent and solid experience, more so in some cases than on my PlayStation 5. Wow. Okay, so here's the thing, y'all. Cloud gaming altogether is a great experience. It's a great experience altogether for many, many reasons. First and foremost, one of the big reasons that it is so great is because it allows you to enjoy various platforms with a low barrier to entry. So it's unlike, doing what I do, all right, owning and being a founder of or access to the Stadia platform and being a founder to GFN's platform is a way cheaper alternative than, let's say, owning an Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5. All right, so much of a cheaper alternative, and the low barrier to entry makes it so much more accessible to the average gamer that may have felt disconnected from gaming because of cost, convenience, and all that other stuff. But despite all that, and that's a great thing, and I urge everybody to try multiple platforms out. Don't just take my word for it. And I urge you guys and gals to simply do this. Understand that while it's great to enjoy all of them, it is also important to give credit where credit is due. If there is one platform outperforming its peers either in one particular area or altogether, we want to highlight it and point it out. Not just for console war type reasons, but it's more important to do so with cloud gaming even than it is with consoles, because cloud gaming is new tech. All right, it's a nuanced tech, it's new, but it's like niche at the moment. It's only like a 4 to 8% market share type of tech at the moment, but it needs to grow via AI and machine learning. And we want those that have sway with the community, sway out there in the gaming community, and sway just in general as it comes to tech, to recognize those that are performing well as far as the technology is concerned with each of these platforms. We don't want people judging off of litmuses of, well, this platform has the prettiest colors, or I prefer PC and this one works in tandem with PC, so I'm just going to be positive about this. We don't want superficial litmuses like that. We want them to point out who's doing well technically and give kudos where kudos is presented, or where it should be presented, because that's what we want the other platforms to strive for, at least on the technological side. Now, when it comes to market share and mind share, yeah, hey, look, I think GFN is going to have a better approach because of this or whatever. That's different. But you cannot deny the technical marvel that is behind Stadia, and Stadia is ahead of the pack. So let's just say, for instance, if Stadia happens to have horrible marketing and, you know, in a distant reality, because I don't believe Stadia's nowhere near this, in a distant reality somewhere through some numerous black holes, they say, you know what, we're going to give it up. Well, I want the people that are taking the mantle to follow the technological marvels that Stadia has done, but just do it with better marketing. You see what I'm saying? I don't need the digital foundries. I don't need the mean cast boys. I don't need those people that are just dying, that want to clutch and die with their dedicated devices, just going eeny, meeny, miny, mo, anything but Stadia. You know what I'm saying? And just frivolously highlighting certain things with those platforms, not working and not critically looking at cloud gaming platforms and saying, okay, this is the apex at this result, or this is the apex of that result. We need people to have a critical eye at who is making inroads as far as the technical advancements for each platform, so we know who is the standard bearer. And right now, when it comes to the technical side of it, I'm sorry, like it or not, Stadia is the standard bearer. There's no denying it. And in an upside down, topsy-turvy world, which I know we're nowhere near, just play devil's advocate. Let's say Yang gets what he wants, Stadia goes. That doesn't mean that I go to the least performing platform in xCloud the way that it is now and say, well, that's the way that we like it. I don't want xCloud and its inferior approach to cloud gaming at the moment to be considered the apex. I want you to take all the technical marvel that's out there for the cloud and use it to your advantage. So, just because Stadia is doing fantastic technically doesn't mean that other people can't follow. That's why the technical marvels of this platform have to be at the apex of all of cloud gaming. And if someone leapfrogs Stadia, then it's their turn to take the mantle. But right now, we cannot deny how fantastic this platform performs. The Verge, who is not known for giving critical acclaim to Stadia, says that I found playing Cyberpunk 2077 on my iPad to be a pretty consistent and solid experience, more so in some cases than on my PlayStation 5. Unbelievable. And that should be something that we take out of 2020 with all the great things that Stadia has done and move forward into 2021. That quote right there speaks volumes. And with that said, that's it from your boy MM2K. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, because like I always say, who cares what I think? But if you did like what I had to say, check out the links below to follow me. Those links will lead you to the Broadband Bullies, PNTS Network, Hard Knock Digital Culture, and yes, the Stadia Dosage. With that said, you all have a wonderful, wonderful gaming day. Peace.